All right, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Uneke Speaks. Today I have Cam.
Hello, it's nice to meet y'all. I'm Beauty Cam. I'm a natural hairstylist here in Monroe, Louisiana, specializing in natural hair and locks. And I also have a hair growth serum and a growing product line. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, so hair has always been your passion.
Ever since I was a little girl, like my story with hair kind of like everybody else's. You start off doing your cousins, your mom, whoever lets you do their hair. So my grandma was the first person that really trusted me. I used to do relaxers on her hair. Then it started with my aunt's hair. I used to do her relaxing flat iron. I used to do my friend's hair in college. So it's always something that I love doing.
This guys, I never really had that experience though. Like it was really the people that I worked with. Cause literally almost every day I would come with like a different wig on, or when I started wearing my wigs, I would style my natural hair. And then one of my coworkers was like, "You should start doing my hair," cause nobody was really giving me a chance for real.
Yeah, so somebody else discovered it for you.
Yeah, like I liked it and everything, but I kind of like put it on the back burner because my dad told me to go to college first. So
mine too. That's crazy.
Yep. He was like, "You need a backup plan." I'm like, no.
That's the exact same thing my daddy said. I wanted to go to cosmetology school right out of high school. But my daddy was like, "No, you need to go get your education. You can always go do hair or something like that." So that's how I ended up going to college or whatever. But I wish I would have got into hair when I wanted to get into hair, because now I feel like I'm kind of late to the game, but it's God's time.
Yeah, because I am thankful for like the resources that I was given, and then the information and all the tips that I was given when I was in college.
Yeah,
What you majored in?
I majored in human resources with a concentration in leadership. So I would say like my concentration in leadership helped me a lot, because I had to take entrepreneur classes and write business plans and do instructional designs, and I feel like all of that still helped me today too. So it wasn't a complete waste going to college.
Yeah. I majored in business and technology. So like that was my major, and I feel like that helped out because like I had like accounting classes, public speaking, with really all my classes, because I took like the only like studies class I had to take when I got there was like math and science. So like all the rest of my classes was like business and money. Like,
and that's funny because that's all that you do as a hairstylist. Like you still, some people see it as like you just doing somebody's hair and you getting money, and they just see it like a little hustle. But you have to be business minded too. And going to college isn't all bad if you want to be a hairstylist, because you have to be your own everything. Like you have to be the hairstylist, you have to do social media, you have to do accounting, you have to do your taxes. Some people do classes, so public speaking, like you said.
Yeah.
So all that is still helpful.
Yep, and I'm glad I had the teachers that I had, because I mean the classes would have been hard if I only had one hard class, which was statistics, and everybody said it's hard, but I do feel like it's the teachers. Like I changed teachers 3 times. The first teacher, she was giving so much work with short deadlines, and when I finally caught up, she was like, "I'm not there yet to show you."
I cheated in statistics. I'm just saying it right now.
The third teacher,
I had to.
Well, no, the second and the third teacher, they was good teachers.
Okay. I passed with a C, but I had to cheat for that. Yeah. So it was hard.
How was they like teaching you?
I didn't have a good teacher. At LSU, they all about diversity. They big on it. So you better understand what your teachers say going there. So it's kind of tough.
That's crazy, because the second teacher, he was teaching really good, and I was understanding, I was getting it, but he wasn't giving no work.
Yeah,
like they
to reinforce it.
Yeah, like
what you was learning.
Yeah, because you gotta have grades. So he gave like, it's a mandatory school test, because he said he don't like tests. So all
he wanted them teachers only give like tests and no other work for you to get grades off of.
No, he didn't give anything. Like we was just working. He wanted us to like actually know it, which is cool. So like it was like a mandatory school test. You know, they have at the beginning of the year to make sure that you know like the rules around school. That was the only grade to the midterm, And I had got like a B or like a high C on that mandatory school test. And I was like, man, if I fuck up this midterm, I just was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and drop it. He was a good teacher and everything, but I didn't want to risk it.
Right.
Then the next teacher, it was cool. Like I did good. Because he was the same way, but he actually gave grades.
Right.
So I was like, all right, yeah. But girl, it was that. And accounting. People think like accounting is like easy, but it's like it's assets, liabilities. Then you gotta know how to subtract that so you can double that to like accounts receivable, and it's just. But I had a good teacher for that too.
I won't want to go back to college.
Yeah, I kind of do, like, just for because I wanted to take the notary class so I could have got my notary license. But every time I had like a free semester, they wouldn't have it for that semester. They'd flip it to the next one. So I want to take that one. I tried to take social media management. I don't think I need that one. I think I'll just go back for like notary. That's it.
Interesting.
Yeah, because that's like easy money because you get something notarized. You could charge, if it's something simple like $20, $30, literally take like 2 minutes. Something
you
bigger.
like the third person, like within the last few months, I done heard say something about getting a notary license. It's pretty popular right now.
I was sure telling like a few people that had started doing the taxes stuff. I was telling like a few girls about that, like you can like incorporate that.
Yeah, so you can make money all year round, which most of them do. I know that most of the tax professionals do notary.
So you've been sending stuff on Facebook about that submarine?
Yes. I be trying not to laugh because but Facebook just one of them apps. If you serious about life, don't do it because it's gonna make you laugh. I was like, it's such a touchy subject and it's so sensitive. Like people shouldn't be making jokes about it. I was like, damn, it'd be funny.
I don't think people nowadays take anything serious though.
But if you ain't laughing about like, what are you doing? Like you gonna stay depressed because it's always gonna be tragedy out. You just gotta laugh and keep going at this point. You do.
Yeah, cause it's like, bruh, what would make y'all do that?
Bored. But you know what? When you talk about something so much that you haven't seen, like the Titanic is like a big thing. Like I'm pretty sure they streams and went back up. And I guess like when you got so much money and you just like, well, like you really thinking, what haven't I done yet? And then they was kind of old, so they probably just sitting around thinking like, what am I doing? Y'all want to go see the Titanic? Like that's some rich people hobby shit. Like you just sitting around like, damn, we ain't never seen that for real. Like let's go.
Yeah, it was.
And it's crazy that they wouldn't have like some type of backup plan with having that amount of money. Like why wouldn't you have something? I would think they would have something in place, but it's kind of just like they put so much trust into that. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, it was one man took his son. His son was like 19.
I just think that was not fair. But if the 19-year-old really wanted to do that, but I just don't see that's kind of brave for a 19-year-old to want to agree to. I think he was kind of coerced into doing it.
Yeah, because dad got the money. Like, I want you to see life. And then you dead. Like, that's crazy. But then one woman was on there. I don't know if she was like they guide or something, but she is known for like trying to like find stuff that was related to the Titanic. And I didn't even know that. That's crazy. People with money just make the wrong. They get the wrong people.
They could have gave me that. I really feel like they should. Well, I feel like more people should be like, I'm gonna give to the homeless. I'm gonna give back. Like I really don't see why y'all would just give these people $250,000 per person to go and. Good. I don't see the attachment to it. Like you ain't know nobody that was on that ship. You don't know them folks. Yeah. What you want to go down there for? It's not like you had a grandma or granddaddy that died and it's just so monumental to you and you got some personal. You don't know them people. What like, you want to go down there and see?
The Titanic is so old. That stuff, it would have been corroded. You would have been looking at scraps.
Yeah, like what you want to go see? And then I heard that they still would have been looking at it like through a screen, so it still wouldn't have been. But I mean, I guess.
Cause water like messes up stuff. Like it would have been nothing to see. Like especially all these when that was like in the 1940s. When the Titanic?
I don't know. The movie itself was too long for me, so I'm just really not a huge Titanic fan. I'm not with the water and all that. I do like love stories, so I did kind of like that part about it. It was kind of sad. But
you watched the whole Titanic?
I think I did.
You said when they was on the door.
In the water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was hanging on and they was talking, and that's the part that I liked it because I like love stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just so into it like that. Like some people, they love Marvel movies. They just like have obsession with stuff. Like I ain't into it. Of course, I'm good. I love being on land. I love being on land. I'm really not big on flying. I don't know.
Would you have like switched with him like every now and then, or you would have let him just froze?
Switch with who?
Jack.
Oh, I'm not switching with you, baby. I'm the woman. You gonna treat me like a princess? Like no, like.
When you ever watch movies when you get older and you start to like look at more stuff, like not even just from like the Baby Boy movie, not even just seeing it because you've been in those types of situations. Girl, when it zoomed out, did you see how big that door was? They could have both been on that door.
Oh, when you start paying attention to the little stuff you didn't pay attention to the first time. Yeah, I think I seen a meme like that. Like they were like, she knows she could have let him get up on that door with her, but
could have screwed up. He could have found something.
You know these movies be having to be dramatic.
Yeah, I wonder if they like really had. Well, no, it had to be happy because like she, I think she was one of the people that survived, and she told like her story.
Oh, I forgot. I would want to survive. I would want to be the one to survive. I'm finna get so much money out this. I'm getting a book deal today. I'm here. Y'all wanna know what happened? People was drowning left and right. Who wanna hear the story first? $1 million? I would have loved to have survived. Now it's some stuff where I feel like I say all the time, like if I hear a treasure story, like I wouldn't want it to live through it. Like just kill me. Like when people be in bad wrecks and stuff or something, and they come back and they like don't have their limbs or something. I would be like, I would really just died. But that Titanic, I have to live to tell the story. I gotta get my money, baby. I gotta get my money. I hate to see y'all go like that, but
weak. This is too crazy. Yeah, so you like love stories. You don't like that's like your
Notebook.
top. That's my favorite movie.
Like who don't love the Notebook? Like I love love story. I love me a chick flick. That's what they call them, chick flicks. I love a chick flick all day. I do.
Yeah, so I Notebook is definitely like top. You watched The Vow?
I think I did watch that one. That
she was an artist, but she lost her memory.
I think I did see that one. I think I did.
It was another one. Dang,
because sometimes I don't be remembering the name of stuff, but when I see it, I be like, oh yeah, I see the characters and stuff.
Yeah, and
I love stuff like that.
I don't like to watch my favorite movies like over and over either. I don't.
You want to know what's so funny?
What?
When you really love a movie, you will watch it over and over. Because it's funny you said it, because like probably within the last 2 weeks, I've been watching Girl Boss over and over and over again, and I used to be just like you. I used to be like, how can people watch a movie over and over again? Like you already know what's gonna happen. They take the excitement out of it.
Yeah.
But now I see why.
I used to be like that, but I was like, man, I don't want the Notebook to like get me like that. And sometimes I wait so long. Sometimes because I've been trying to watch it. I don't know where to watch it, and besides, I think somewhere, but I had to pay for it. But every time I watch it now, I guess my mind forgets something, and I feel like it's new, a certain scene.
And like you were saying earlier, like sometimes when you watch stuff over, you catch stuff that you didn't catch the first time.
Yeah.
And it make it even better. Like I feel like.
Yeah, because I showed did not like her mama. And then it's like I was like, girl, I didn't know you did not lose your virginity on this barn floor. Like I thought he had put out something else. Like it was like the bare barn floor.
Yeah, you know that was kind of romantic then. You know that country. They love that country lifestyle. And, oh my God, I gave it up on the barn floor of a rainy night. And they think that's romantic.
And it was funny because that house wasn't even done.
I know. Cause his dad or granddad or somebody was still working on it or something.
I think so.
He was so raggedy.
Yeah. You watched that movie? What's that shit was with Bucket, the Tyler Perry thing?
No, I've been seeing Tyler Perry. A lot of people been into Tyler Perry projects lately. Most of his stuff on BT Plus, ain't it?
I think so. I had got rid of my BT Plus.
I ain't been watching his stuff.
Cause I like this one series. They say it's his. What's it called? All the Queen's Men.
I love All the Queen's Men.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on the next season because I binge watched it.
Yeah, that's why I had.
When did it come back on? Ain't it
they
July?
Next year. Oh, I hope it is
next
July.
Year.
Cause when's the last episode? Like January.
They said this fall.
Fall is September.
Yeah, you're right. Well,
that was good though. Like that's a show that really just had me on edge. And I didn't know that Tyler Perry was like over it because like how his people be acting, they be too extra. I think Blue was the only like extra one, like too hard and stiff.
I loved it. I really feel like me and my boyfriend watched a lot of TV together, so I wanted to watch it, but I didn't think he was gonna be into it because of the men's dancing and stuff. But it's so much more to the show than that. Yeah. You can really just fast forward it and still know what's going on in the show. So it turned out he was glued to the TV too.
Yeah, then all the stuff that be happening. Then it was like funny that one time when her nephew or something had killed that girl and him and the big dude just kept saying dude at the end of each sentence like a period. That was so funny to me.
I don't remember that part.
He was having sex with that girl in the shower and he was holding her, but he went from one wall to the next wall and had the shower hook.
And yeah. And he came and he went in there and got him, and he came in there like, "What you did?"
Yeah.
And he told him that was insane. That was intense because I was kind of lost watching it, like what happened.
Yeah.
And then when I saw the hook, I was like, "Oh my god!" And like, they always doing something on this show. Like one person do something you think you good, then another person be like, "Oh Lord, they run my blood pressure up on them."
Like just grind wide. Oh, and then you ever thought about like doing stuff like in Hollywood, like being like on set, like doing hair or something like that?
Yeah, that's interesting. I never really gave it too much thought. Obviously, if somebody offered it, I would, but I never really gave it too much thought.
Cause like I be watching TikTok and stuff like that, and they be like, it's a shortage of like us in it because you know most of the ones that's like other races, they don't really do too well, like with the makeup, especially like the hair. Like the hair just be looking so bad. Like so they be like, they either have to pay somebody from the outside. You know, if it's not, if they don't value them enough to get who they want, or if their budget is not good enough to pay like this certain price, they gotta pay somebody to come to set and do it, or they do it themselves.
That's interesting. I probably would love to do something like that. And it's so funny because I've never seen like an opportunity to sign up for something like that.
You really gotta like research on this stuff or like know the right people. Yeah, because a few of my clients, they do like stuff like that, like the ones that travel, and I ask them and they be like, yeah, I do my own hair and makeup on set because they don't have nobody that's educated to do it. Because we can't, like, unless your hair is like heat trained, like mine is heat trained, like I can straighten it, it's gonna do right, I can wash it, my curls gonna come back. But most people's hair is not like that. You can't just keep straightening over and over and over. Like, and of course they don't know how to put the wigs on. So, yeah.
And I've been seeing a lot of these artists and stuff, they just make their own posts to like tag a makeup artist or tag this person or something like that. I be wanting to catch certain people with it, but it's like here. I know we got the City Center, but we don't really have like a lot of artists that come here to perform and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to be in a same place as an artist.
Yeah. Then it's like you gotta know the people that like transport them sometimes because they can be away. Because there's a few people around here that like actually drive them like when they come into town.
Right.
And then I didn't know that the Miss Louisiana pageant was like last week. I would have went. I would try to like meet some people.
It was at the Civic Center?
Yeah, they say it's here every year.
Why don't see? I ain't even see no marketing. I feel like when I don't know about stuff, I blame they marketing team.
Yeah.
I used to feel bad, like dang, I'm lame for not knowing about their show marketing. Yeah. I should know about it.
Yeah, because it's like, why you would want people to like, but I mean, they probably advertised for like a certain extent and only, certain wanted people to get to a certain amount of tickets. Probably want, but I mean, because it probably could have met a whole bunch of different people there.
Yeah, that's true.
They say a lot of stuff because one of my clients, she worked for the news, and she was telling me that. And I was like, girl, you need to just give me like the little schedule when you're reporting stuff. Just text me. Like,
yeah, so I can know, honey.
That's what I'm saying. Because that would really be cool. Because that's something that I want to get into. Like, I ain't saying, I really don't know exactly if I just want to be like a strictly Hollywood celebrity or like traveling stylist or like whatever. But I do want to tap into all of it.
Right.
Like in the future, I do want to get like a salon bus and do something like that. And that's why I want more friends like in the industry. But I think it's like kind of hard because everybody don't have the same work ethic. Because when I do stuff, like I do it big. Like I don't just be trying to, okay, yeah, we finna sit up, we finna do this. I feel like you should give it your all once you do something, so they can be like, oh, okay, she do this. Like, what's her everyday regular type shit, you know? So they can like keep coming. Because you don't want to just, especially when you do specials, some people feel like, oh, I'm discounting it, so I'm just finna just do this, do what I gotta do. But now, like, if I do a special, I'm treating you like the average Joe that come in here. Like, you can get some wine. If I got food at the time, you can get some food, like stuff like that. We're going to watch TV and stuff.
Right.
It's the same thing. So, I do want to partner up with other people that's in the beauty field. And we could do, like, some type of stuff together. But I don't know. Everybody don't be having, some people don't be having ideas, too.
Yeah. That's true, because you can want to do more all day. But if you don't have the ideas, and that's why some people have social media managers and stuff like that. Just because if you don't got the ideas, you never gonna have the content or stuff like that. So that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, and sure, there's nothing wrong with it. Like as long as you know what you want the ending results to be, like I feel like that'd be cool.
And I don't like dead end stuff either. Like if it's a collab, it should be a collab. Like both people should be getting something out of it. It should have a start date. It should have an end date. I feel like people don't really treat business like business. Yeah. Like they just want to say, oh, she do this, so let's just do something together for this one day or whatever, and then it just go down the drain. Only one person benefited from it. Can't talk today. So I feel like a collab should be a collab. Both people should benefit from it. Both people should put their ideas on it. It should have a deadline and all that. What you want to see from it. I just feel like you should put more thought into it.
Yeah, and I feel that, and it's like if the other person is the brains, then you need to be the person that's finding like the sources of providing the money. Because like a lot of people think just because you think of something, like there's not a lot. It's a lot strategizing. Like we need to know.
A lot strategizing. It is. I don't feel like my thing, like how you want to like tap into all different sides of hair. I feel like I probably would end up in some type of instructional part of like some type of teaching setting. I think I would be. A lot of people teach people how to do things like them, like as far as hair and stuff. I think I would teach some classes on like locks and natural hair. Excuse me, but I want to train like the trainers, like who teaching the people that's teaching the classes. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I done seen some people do makeup classes, hair classes, all type of classes, and I see them post and promote it, but I never know like what the experience is because obviously I never go. And obviously they not gonna post like it because if I made these people pay, why would I just post it? Because that's not fair to people that just pay for my class. I'm just gonna post it on social media the next day. Yeah. And then sometimes I have went to that class and I'm just like, well, this could have been better. This part of the class could have been better, or she could have did this part as a group and then that part. So I feel like I would train the people that actually want to host classes, like come in enthusiastic. Like, what do you think your takeaways from the class would have been if you was a student? So I think I would try to train, like if you wanted to host a class, you would like call me like, hey, I want to host this class, and I wrote down everything I want to talk about, like strategize. Can you come look over it and see, like, do you think this class will go good? Do you think they will enjoy it? because you can do classes. Your first class might have 30 people. The second class might have 10 people. Because nobody talking about it, nobody learned anything. They looking for another class. Have you ever seen a girl do that? Like, you done took 5 wig classes from 5 different people. You still ain't even doing wigs yet. Because people can offer classes all day, but you're not really teaching them. You just giving people money and saying put this right there. And I went home and don't know nothing.
I sure learned a lot with the little class. I've only took like 2 classes ever. And you will know which classes is worth it because you be wanting to like tell other people like about it. Like,
it don't have to be like that because you can really be so good at something. So you were like, I'm going viral on everything. I'm gonna start doing classes, and then some people you just learn how to do something. You already trying to charge $300 for a class. And I feel like I want to help them people that person that's really good at something but can't teach a class, because I feel like we need to have an exit plan as hairstylists. Like, you don't want to be behind the chair until you fit it. Like, take a load off and say, I'm gonna just do classes now. Now I'm getting $500 from 12 people in one day. I done paid all my bills stuff and I ain't have to touch a flat iron in there all day. So you want to have other skills other than just doing hair. So I feel like I want to help the hairstylists that good at doing hair, but she just can't host a class. She don't know how to do that to save her life. So I'm gonna come help her do that. Because I feel like when you don't know how to teach and you teaching 30 people, now you got 30 more hairstyles in here that's missing people, and now they trying to teach the same information you just told them that was wrong.
Then you got people that's bashing you and stuff like that. But it's like, I mean, I ain't tell nobody about my class, but it's their experience could have been different from mine. So I just left it like a blank slate. I ain't say nothing. Because you could have went and you could have had a better time.
Like you throwing salt on nobody's game.
Just let it alone.
I hate to see it. You know how you get that secondhand embarrassment? Yeah. Because it's like, some people be such dope hairstyles. And you like, I'm just cringing so bad watching you teach this class because you ain't got no excitement. The class ain't got no excitement. You talking, you got them working in. It's just a mess. I don't want to see
that. Yeah. I feel like sometimes it's like no excitement like in a class for real. Like if everybody's engaged and paying attention, like if the instructor is spitting out like so much knowledge, like they trying to like retain it, like typing on their laptop or like writing the shit down type stuff. That's the only time I feel like it should just be.
I just feel like you gotta take charge of the room. You have to tell people what you want them to do. You want them to be taking notes right now. Tell them you want them to be taking a note. Say, hey, this part of the class, you might want to take some notes. Or, okay, after this, I'm going to let y'all work together. Or, just take control of the class. Don't let the class take control of you because you ain't got all day. Yeah. And you got to try to teach everything you know in how much time.
What classes have you taken?
I took a class on tape pens. That was like a virtual 2-part class. I took a wig making class. And that was about it. Everything else I already knew. The wig making class, it was fun. I feel like I make a wig for myself every now and then, but I wasn't passionate about making wigs. It was just the thing that I saw was making people money. Like when you think about what you want to do, obviously we looking like, oh, I'm gonna do microlink. She charging people $20. But it don't be about the money. It gotta be what you can see yourself getting up doing every day, all day. If you got a bill to pay, you gotta really be interested in doing it. And I just feel like I wasn't passionate about wigs. I learned something how to do about mine, but I wasn't passionate about it. Tape ins, I love tape ins. I feel like I would do more tape ins if I was around more people that had the budget for tape ins. Because tape ins are expensive. Yeah. And you can't get the look. I'm sorry, that look people be wanting, you can't get that with them tape ins at 5 stars. You can't.
They sell tape ins?
Hair Galleria. I'm not Hair Galleria. Them volume and layers and all that y'all be want, it's not, and you can't get there with it.
Yeah, some people have to be realistic, and then I try to make sure
realistic for sure, for real though.
I try to make sure, like, I tell them, especially when they be wanting, like, the microlinks, I'm like, okay, cool, you can get it. They just be wanting stuff, they see on Instagram, and I'm like, this is not a protected style. Like, I'm telling you this now. All your hair is still out.
After.
Yeah, if you don't take care of it, and then the frizziness, can you control that? You might still have to style it the next day on your own. Like, you got to keep up with these. Yeah, they don't be wanting to pay that price. Because, like, the tape ins is already
Say
pricey.
beans expensive. They're almost $200 per pack, and you need like 3 or 4 packs for a full head. It's like $159 for like 16 inches.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, then you gotta pay for it. They don't be wanting to pay that. You technically getting 2 styles. I gotta like shampoo it, yeah, and then put it in there and style
it. And then I gotta blend your real hair with the extensions.
Yeah.
So
I just feel like a lot of people just down talk. Like they try to think we're money hungry, but it's like we gotta consider what we doing at the same time. Like,
and you can't make your business off of other people's pockets. Even if you can just be starting out, but if I'm doing the same quality work, like I think I had raised my prices to what everybody else was charging within like 3 months, because I'm looking at their work and I'm looking at my work and I'm like, we got the same work, so why should I be lowballing myself? Because I feel like we want to come in and be so humble and be like that girl next door.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm just starting, so just give me $50. Like, no, my work looks just like her that's been doing this for 5 years, so I'm charging what's the going price around here. I'm not gonna price myself out the game, but I'm gonna price what people paying.
Yeah, I feel that, because some people do be trying to lowball you. They be trying to make it seem like, oh, your prices is too high, and then it's like, no.
And I feel like setting boundaries, that's something that's gonna come with time. When you see how much time, effort, and money you put in your work, that confidence gonna come. Because when you just went to Ulta and spent $300, and somebody come in and say, well, I want a silk press and a washing bar, all this for $25, you're gonna be like, no, my shampoo was $25. Like, you'll be more confident. But when you just starting out doing something and you ain't even went to the first store to buy stuff, of course you're gonna let people tell you what you worth, because you don't even know yet.
Yeah, like I understand, like if you gonna start out, do something and have it for like low at first, but if you got like a strategy with it, like to, all right, I'm gonna try to see how much I can learn, see how many people I can grab in, and then up it quickly.
Right. Like, and that's a nice sales funnel. Like, that's tried and true. Like, most businesses you see, they start out low and then jack the price up. But I just feel like you're gonna start out low, don't do it for too long, because you're gonna be even more scared to jack your price up, because you're gonna be like, dang, I done got all these clients with this $75 deal. Now when I take it to $150, I'm gonna lose it by. You're gonna be less scared if you really want to charge $150. Your starting out price don't need to be too far from it, because you're gonna be scared to raise your price, and you might do lose people. And then $100 start out with $75. Don't be saying $50, and then next time I come, oh yeah, girl, it's $125. I ain't tell you. What you mean? Like, so if you're doing the work, get as close to what everybody else charging as you can right out the gate.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Yeah,
but I like your method too, because we done seen their work a lot over our whole life. Oh, this the price when you first go in there, but when you come back.
Yeah, and then you're going to have way more pictures for your portfolio, like when people ask. So, like, that's a whole little strategy right there.
Because even I be feeling like I still give out free oil. Like, I give out free products now. Like, because I feel like I want to get my name out there. So, I feel like everybody, you just got to do what method is smart and what you feel like is more efficient for what you trying to do.
Yeah, and this was like, strategizing is a big part of having a business, cause and it's like different seasons when stuff is gonna bloom. Cause like I do the lashes during like spring, it's allergy season. It's probably not gonna be booming because a lot of people, the lashes mess with their allergies. The eyes be running, they be red. Like silk presses, it's kind of slow right now, but like during the winter, it's like more booming and stuff.
Like reading the room.
Yeah,
you gotta read the room, and you gotta know your clients too. Some clients, they wear their hair straight year round. They don't care what it's like outside. And then you got some clients, you already know she don't want no silk press none of the time. She coming to you for a straight wash and blow dry the whole summer because she wearing braids.
Yeah,
you just gotta know, like.
And then have your set people, because a lot of people, I seen this one post, this girl, she was like, yeah, it's always slow for hairstylists, in June, well, summer period. And I'm like, I just feel like you just need to find, your right people.
It shouldn't be, and I feel like it shouldn't be always nothing. Yeah, I stay away from posts like that, because what you mean you always slow? If Cause I even did that this month. Like I compared my numbers week by week to what I was doing last summer.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm still doing the same numbers, like if I had 9 clients this week last year and I got 12 now, okay, I must be doing something right. Mm-hmm. But if I'm staying the same or I'm going down, it's always, I might need to think of something else. Like what other business is doing? It's summertime. All you see is summer savings. People running in there. You might need to do that for your business. You know, everybody wearing braids. Do a summer savings. Hey, I'm doing wash blow dry with steam treatment with a deep condition treatment for $35 or something all week. Yeah. People gonna come because you know they're wearing braids and stuff like that. You just gotta read the room because it shouldn't be always nothing, because at that point it's just you. You ain't putting in the work, and you telling yourself, "Oh, it's the summertime. I'm finna be slow." If you telling yourself, that's what I'm saying. If you telling yourself that you gonna be slow because you already got in your mindset that May, June, July you ain't finna make no money.
Yeah, you need to find, and it's always, you gotta find like the certain different type of people, because it's gonna be girls. It's still girls getting wig and stuff. They talking about only braids is booming. I did plenty of silk presses.
Some girls look down. I just went and got a silk press. Some girls look down on braids. They don't care what time of the year, they ain't wearing no braids. Yeah. I get braids like once every 2 years. I'm not a big braid wearer. I wear weave no matter what time of the year it is, baby.
I ain't had braids since I was 14.
Yeah, it's like some people ain't crazy about them. It's not one of my my go-to looks.
I'm not a braid girl.
I get it when I'm finna work 12-hour shifts at the shop and I want to get every inch of sleep I can.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But other than that, I'm a weave girl. I love clip-ins too. Stuff like that.
Yeah, you definitely do have to like figure out your audience and just see what's going on. Like, and I do see a lot of people like doing like the specials. Like I had any appointment you book for this month, you get like a free eyebrow wax.
Oh, like, that's lit. Cause I be want my eyebrows done real bad. I never seen, that's dope. Excuse me, I never seen nobody that you do hair and aesthetics.
Yep, I do. Natural hair weave, lashes, waxes, facials, and body massage.
Because when I was going to Celebrity, they did, even I was in a cosmetology program, they did teach us some basic facials. Mm-hmm. So I guess cosmetologists are licensed to do like facials, right?
Yeah, we licensed to do everything.
They taught little body waxes too.
Yeah, they like.
So I guess that's not. But like I said, I haven't seen anybody. I know they teach us that at school, but I haven't seen anybody like outside the real world actually practicing it and offering all of them. That's dope.
Yeah,
that's real dope. I'm actually not in cosmetology no more. I'm actually in the barber side of it now.
Okay. So like you getting an apprenticeship?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I'm actually taking a haircutting class soon. To get into the barber side of it.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like when and then you gotta figure out like what type of specials work for you. Like you just can't throw out specials, and then so instead of me just offering discounted specials, I offer like bundle specials. Like how I said, you know, whatever appointment you book, you get a free eyebrow wax, because I want to promote the waxing more.
Right.
Or if it's something else on the other side that I'm still trying to see if I actually like the body massages, if I want to throw it into something. I don't know if I really want to really do that shit. But because I don't know, it was just something I was doing for like promotional. I had did it for like a couples package for Valentine's Day. You know, y'all come get a couple massage.
Interesting.
And I did it for Mother's Day. Like it was like body massage, facial, and this one of my clients, she sells strawberries. So I was, you know, you get like 6 strawberries.
I think I saw that.
Yeah. So I was just really doing it, you know, with that just to see if I like it. But that's how I like to do my specials now, because I feel like me just discounting it, that don't work for me. Like I get the people, but I feel like it's like not worth it in my opinion.
Yeah, and what works with your clients, and I had to learn that myself. Like you kind of gotta. Your clients tell you what they want. Like you just gotta listen to what they saying, and when you show up for your clients, they're gonna show up for you, because you don't want to be out the equation. Like if your clients know every time it get hot that you gonna have this, whatever you got going on, whatever it is, you might have free lemonade every day during the summer. Whatever it is, they're gonna look forward to that.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna be over here with this person during the summer. I ain't gonna see." crystal because it's the summertime and all that. You want to always think of ways to include yourself. So you can always keep them coming back. You don't want to just be seasonal. That's why I say, like, read the room. If my clients, all my clients talking about braids, I'm probably going to always keep my oil stock.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to listen to what they saying so you could, they tell you what they need. Because they going to tell you. Because for example, when I first started doing hair, I wanted to do ponytails. Mm-hmm. That was it. I didn't want to do no locks. I wanted to be the ponytail slayer of Monroe, baby. I wanted to be a ponytail. But people saw I was good at locks, like, and I was trying to do too many things too. Mm-hmm. And that's nothing. People gonna pick. You could try to do everything all day. Mm-hmm. But the people gonna pick what they think that you're good at, and that's what they did with me. That's why I was doing them lots and lots of good stuff in them silk presses. Mm-hmm. That's all I do. Even though I didn't want to do locks because I'm so girly, and I had never seen a girly person like me like doing locks. Like I'm like, I want to do ponytail. I need something that match my personality. I ain't finna be doing no locks and then like that. But the more that I really fell in love with it. And I was like, you know what, I ain't never seen one. I could be one of the first ones. Somebody else probably ain't never seen one either. So now they were like, she girly and she do lots, I can do it or whatever. So but the people chose what because baby, I want to do ponytails. But they chose me for locks and this in silk press. So that's what I've been doing.
Yep, because like that's the whole reason why I do like my specials, like package deals, because people be forgetting, that I do other stuff. Yeah, I do more than silk presses.
I feel like, and you know what's so crazy? I feel like I do a bomb leave out. Like I feel like I can do a bomb quick weave. Ain't nobody book me for quick weaves. But like that's what I'm saying. You don't get to choose. Like I think you had your clients.
You gotta force people to like, cause like with the models type of situation, I decided to like kind of go with models instead of like brand ambassadors, cause it's like you gotta find that person that actually cause I'm doing this for free or either discounted, and you coming so frequently, but it's like you not loyal. Like how you getting free shit here and then you gonna go pay over there?
And I think that's so smart what you said, that you do models more than brand ambassadors, because I feel like people on the outside looking in, they really don't know how much work goes to being a brand ambassador. They want to be a model anyway. That's what they want to be anyway. So don't even call it a brand ambassador. They can be a model and they come in and, because I thought about that tactic too. Like, I want to do more quick weaves. Why not just get a quick weave model and show them, like, hey, I did this. Come. That's a good idea. But brand ambassadors, it's a lot expected from a brand ambassador. And I feel like if you don't really sit people down and explain to them what you expecting from them, that's exactly what you're going to get is a model. That ain't what I wanted.
Yeah. Like, because you going to get free stuff. Just promote my stuff. Like, I only had one girl ever to, like, do right. Mm-hmm. But she was the only person that really was, like, she would say, our business, like support our business, it's our raffle, like she'll be doing stuff like that.
Yes. Like, and then even that, like that could be that might be your little pitch next time. Yeah. Like this is what I like in the brand ambassador, because that's what I like learn. Like you have to be, we still little kids on the inside. Like a little kid, they always want to impress you, or they tell you exactly what you want. Even though we're adults now, it's still a kid and there's somewhere. You got to tell people what you want them to do. Like, hey, y'all want to be my brand ambassador? This is what I expect. Like, and because I used to be so passive aggressive. Like, I know this is my business, but, just do what you want to do. They're like, and then it's not getting me nowhere. Yeah. So I had to be, like, more assertive. Like, this is what I want you to do. Like, I didn't. Can we come on? Because I damn near be want people to, if I'm in a agreement with you, I damn near want to write something so you can sign it. Because that's how serious I am. And I feel like when you show people that you're serious, they're going to be serious too.
Yeah, that's what I started doing. Like when I go into relationships with other people, like I have the contracts. Because like I had brand ambassador at one point and I put in there, like I have the right to take you off once I see you not brand ambassador. It ain't what it sounds like more professional.
No, I know what you're saying.
So, but yeah, I had that in there because I actually like was giving packages. You get a shirt and it was like something else I was giving them, just like a little starter, but it didn't go how I wanted to go, and I was just like, bro.
So that's when you realize that just having models for whatever for that specific project. And then you just go on about your way and I go on by my way. No strings attached.
Yeah, because my friend in the business too. So I'm like, and then if you be like, and then it's like, they do better when they chosen as models. Like, they actually.
Even that's like a smart business trick, because we also want to be overachievers, right? Like, oh, she just asked me to be a model, but I'm gonna try to prove to her I'm finna share everything. Like, they give them opportunities to prove to you that they want to be more in your business. They want to do more. They want to be loyal to your business instead of you just coming out and expecting so much out of a stranger.
Yeah,
it's kind of smarter, right? Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm such a nerd for this stuff, right?
Nah, for real,
because it give y'all a chance to build a relationship, right? So now they like, man, I done came to her. I done been her model the past 3 or 4 times. Like, I'm finna be her brand ambassador. I'm finna tell everybody about her. Instead of you just having all these rules on the first time meeting somebody that don't really know much about your business, it give them a chance to really experience your business. So they're gonna be able to go harder about it out the gate. I mean, not out the gate, after y'all have built it relationship. That's smart. I might not ever want a brand ambassador.
Yeah, like, they gonna have to just really just work their way up the ranks.
No, that's what other businesses do, right?
Yeah, because it's like, and I also had incentives. Like, dude, tell them use your code. When they use your code, you get 3%. Like, and that was like about the most they would have got at my weed price at the time was probably like $40 from each weed that they get sold. That's the fucking lot.
I don't know if that's true or not. But my brother told me one time, like, because I'm really into music too. One day I'm gonna try to collide that, like, because I really love music. But my brother told me that No Cap, was it No Cap? Oh, I hope I ain't lying on No Cap. It's not. It wasn't No Cap. It's the other one. He light skinned too. With their weird voice when he rap kind of low. Was it ESTG? Not him. I'm gonna think of it, but either way it goes,
dog, no.
It's gonna come to me. But he said when he first started rapping, like, he would pay people like $5, right? Just random people in the city. You know, local people. It's a lot of local people feeling like they somebody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He would get them people like to post on their story, like that. Even if they didn't like the song, just post my song on your story $5, because when you see people are influenced by this person, they gonna follow. So I done forgot the point I was trying to make.
so many people see it.
Yeah, so many people see it. So I feel like that could be another way, like, to get your brand out there, because they going off of what they see somebody else doing. Like, they influenced by somebody else. So I feel like there was something. Oh, I know what point I'm trying to make with the codes. You got to make people feel like they are somebody. Yeah. So when you give somebody a code, I feel like I done gave so many people codes and they wasn't even using it. I'm like, why are you not telling people to use your code? Because this money going in your pocket or something like that. But they don't feel like they're somebody, or they don't feel like your business is somebody. Yeah. So you got to trick them into thinking, hey, you're somebody. You getting all these likes and shares locally, and I'm somebody, because, baby, you better make, like, if you don't think you somebody, ain't nobody gonna think you somebody. So you better use your code. Like you got personal perks of being my brand ambassador. Like, so I don't know why people don't be using their codes and using since that small businesses begin, because we gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, because it's like, at first I used to, when I made the initial post, I put everybody code on it. But I was like, I'm not going to share everybody, because I really don't want them using the code from me. Right. Like, I want to see, it came from you. Right. Because if I'm getting it, why am I letting them get a discount if I'm the one that brought this customer here? Right. So I don't want to do that. Mm-hmm. But it was something else I was finna say about. Oh yeah, I see a lot of people lately on Facebook, they've been posting, that they want brand ambassadors. And I'm just like, I hope it go right for y'all. Because everybody had their horror story.
And that goes back to what I was saying earlier, like, who's training the trainer? Yeah. Like, do you really know what a brand ambassador is? Do you really know what to expect from a brand ambassador? But I feel like a lot of people, like, are running in circles. Even I feel like I'm running in circles sometimes. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, being in such a small town, most businesses prosper off word of mouth, because you did somebody cousin here, did somebody cousin, did somebody cousin. But I feel like when I get a lot of people from word of mouth, like I can be booked for a month straight and I ain't posting nothing on Facebook. You know how you get lazy. Like I ain't posting it, but my money's still rolling. So you get away from social media because you feel like I already need it right now.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I get lazy like that, I need to get myself out there more. Like even though my business is doing good, everybody needs to know who I am and what I do. Even if other people do it.
Yeah.
Like actually getting out there, so I feel like that's what people be trying to do with brand ambassadors. Like it's more ways to get yourself out there without having that commitment. If you're doing a photo shoot, just say you need a model for a photo shoot today.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be an ongoing thing. It's no reason to say it's a brand ambassador because it's not. You just need a model for today for a campaign that you're doing. That's it.
Yeah, I feel that. And then a lot of people, some people, how we were saying, they don't feel important enough. I feel like some people feel like they too important.
Like, that's a whole other conversation.
Cause that I understand, you know, if you promoting this person's business, you shouldn't have to pay full price. But a discount is still good because these big companies like a Shein brand ambassador, it's not completely free unless you got so many followers and stuff like that. They're not gonna give you nothing for free. Cause what's they getting back from you?
I feel like if you wanna, I don't like that. I feel like I've ran into two people. That's how you know they were horrible because I remember that. I know two people in mind that I feel like think they more important than what they are. And it's not me being a hater or saying that I have low self-esteem, but I really be want to know what have you done? What are the accolades? Like if you feel like you shouldn't pay me for my service, you must finna come in here and show me what influence have you had? What other business have you helped that you didn't pay? Like show me the numbers because if you want me just I can't just go off of what you say. Like we have to meet at a common ground. Like hey, I know I'm gonna do this for $200, but I'll do it for you for $100. I don't have to post you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like some people feel like, oh, you doing my hair, you posting me, you getting people coming in off me, I'm not paying you. Yeah. What can you prove that you have done it for somebody else's business before? Because not it mean nothing to me.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Cause it's like,
cause who are you? Like, what you saying? Oh, you got 500 likes on Facebook yesterday. What that's supposed to mean to me? Like, this still a business that I'm running. Like, that's not an achievement unless you can say, oh, I went to Crystal last week and she did me a sew-in and she texted me and said she got 20 people. And you that's tried and true. Then don't come to me saying, cause what have you influenced?
That's true. They do. Some people do be feeling like that, and it's like all you gonna do is just make a post.
No, they just took their influencers.
A lot.
They just took that to a whole other. You gotta ask who influence people. What have you influenced? Like Jada Waiter. Jada Waiter is an influencer because we have seen her really take businesses, and change their life. Like people that went from 20 followers to 20K. Yeah. Keith Lee on TikTok with the food reviews. Yeah. We actually see the influence. Definitely. I wouldn't dare say, Keith Lee, I want to do your hair, and it's gonna be $125. He gonna look at me like I'm stupid because he know he influencing people. Yeah, y'all ain't influencing nothing.
But he do still pay for wherever he goes.
He do, and that's so like humble, that, and yeah. I loved it, and I believe in it, and that's what we talking about right now. People need to pay. Who do you think you are?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know, and then Jada, she
pays. Oh, even she pays when she go places and tips, baby.
Oh, Aura do too.
Exactly. So
unless they reach out to her, now if she go, then she pay. But I think once they like email her, you know, come.
Yeah, but I'm saying like as a business owner, if I actually have seen you change a whole business, I went there because I'm gonna get that in return. I went there, and if you still want to pay me, that's extra cool points to me. Like you really get it, like you really. But I wouldn't just come off like, hey, you need to pay me because I've seen your influence, I've seen your work. That's just like the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
you know. They don't pay you. You just get the exposure. But that's tried and true. They done seen people music sell out after performing at the Super Bowl. So they would agree to that. I'm not agreeing to doing something for free when I haven't seen you influence nothing. That's crazy. Because you want influence in your head.
People really, they want to be influencers, but they don't. Okay, so some influencers, they can be influencers without putting in the work. Like if people are actually attracted to you and like watching your lives and just watching you, But when you influencing, you gotta make these videos. Like when companies reach out to me and they want me to promote their stuff, like I can't just post it and be like, okay, y'all, buy Beauty by Cam oil. Like I gotta make a video, me using the oil.
Right. You gotta persuade them.
Creative. You gotta be creative, and then some of them want you to do like 3-step videos and stuff like that. So it's kind of like continuous or something.
And you see how they specific about what they want.
Yes.
And they write up a contract and all this. And I feel like that's what, like, me and you practice. And I feel like we keep on putting practices like that into play. Then everybody gonna know who Beauty Cam and Crystal are.
Yeah. Because it is hard work, man. Like,
it is. I don't know. You have to pay attention to the trends. Like, stuff that big companies pay people to do. We have to do it. Like, you got big companies out here, they're watching what's trending, what hairstyle is trending, what hair product is trending, what you need to be taking a class for because it's finna take off in the next 6 months. Or they have people that they paying to watch that. We gotta do all that ourselves. We gotta keep up with the social media trends, what hairstyle is trending. And then sometimes you have to combat what's trending. Like a lot of people, my clients was falling victim to the rice water trend. I don't believe in it. So that's another job. Yeah. You gotta debunk what the media is telling your clients, and they reversing all the work you putting in at the shop every day. So that's a job. Like, so you gotta keep creating content. Most of our clients as hairstylists are watching TikToks every day, just like we are, taking in all this information. So we gotta get out the shop. We gotta do like what Crystal doing. We gotta be where they at. Yeah. Because we gotta come back with all these other people that's lying. All these at home. Nope, no offense. I mean, hold up. The aspiring hairstylists, they probably don't know no better. We gotta compete with them. We gotta show up where our customers are. Because a lot of people like, y'all don't even want to be hairstylists no more. You want to be a hairstylist. You want to have a podcast. You want to do a YouTube. You want to because you can't just be a hairstylist no more. It's 2023. Yeah, you gotta be everywhere. Our clients on TikTok listening to people. They on YouTube listening to people. So you gotta be where they are, so you can get them the information you want them to be listening to. So you can't just be doing roller six for 8 hours.
Yeah, and it's like. You want other way. This is like another stream, not another. Well, it can be another stream of money, but you can't just be on one platform. Like, you want people to come to you in multiple different ways. You don't want it to only be one way to get to you. Like, if you're only on Facebook, you might not get that many people because everybody. I feel like almost everybody has a TikTok.
True.
Like,
I feel like when I was trying to do. I feel like what worked for me is just like picking 2 or 3. Because when I was trying to do everything, I was falling short, or I really was just posting just to post. I didn't know why, because that's important. So now I mainly just do like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And then like Snap, you know, I put something on my story. Is that all of them? No, because I don't do Twitter. I don't do Pinterest.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like I do. I guess I do all of them. But I just, if I don't make a normal post, I at least try to put something on my story or something. But I try to be on more than one because I know like everybody not on, like you said, not on Instagram, everybody not on Facebook, and so you gotta try to just meet them in the middle. But it's hard out here because you gotta like do your own social media now. You can't just do hair and send them out to them. Then you gotta take a picture.
It gotta be like
you gotta do reels. Gotta make sure you're lighting right. Man. It's a job. It really is a job.
Yeah, the lighting gotta be right. They gotta be looking right. Then the videos, the transitions gotta be on point. Like
when you get home, you think you finna lay down, you finna chill. Now you finna edit 5 videos. I be having a camera roll full of stuff. That's why I had to get an iPad because I can't keep taking out my story. But this is my phone. This is not the salon phone. I had to get an iPad.
I went ahead and I did my shit for the cloud. Unlimited space.
Do I got that? How you get that?
Yeah, you just gotta go to your settings. Any Apple device got that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not tech savvy. You know how people be smart in something, but dumb about something else? Like most people good at math, but bad at English. Like I feel like we could talk about hair all day. When it comes to that technology, I have to call somebody, baby. And especially with a phone.
Yeah. So have you ever thought about doing something like other than hair?
Yeah, like I used to want to be a dentist, like that.
Real?
Yeah, I used to want to be a dentist, and then it went from a dentist to a dental hygienist. Um, what else have I think that's the only thing else I ever wanted to be. Now that I actually been doing hair, I always said I could see myself being a lawyer. I think I'd be a kick-ass lawyer. I think if I started over, I probably would be a hairstylist and a lawyer. I would have went to school to be a lawyer, but I still would have did hair, and I would have did both.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because I actually looked into it. Like, I'm 27. Like, is it too late to go to law school?
Nah, it's not too late.
I didn't even know some people that went to nursing school at 28, 30.
Like when I was in college, it was a lot of older women like going through the nursing program.
Yeah, like law is something that I definitely would be interested in. That's the only other thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I be dipping and dabbing in a lot of stuff. Like I want to get into photography. Like I be taking pictures. Like I take all my pictures.
It's so funny because I really feel like hairstylists and barbers like be some of guys' favorites because I've never met nobody that like work with their hands or something like that. They only knew how to do one thing. I know some hairstylists that can sing. Most hairstylists can cook.
Yeah.
Most hairstylists are just really bubbly, like nice, fun people. I know the barber that I work with, he a DJ. He good with his hands. He can do plumbing. He can fix air. Like
I make furniture.
That's what I'm saying. Like we be some of the most talented people. Like everybody that I know that work with their hands, I feel like you would never be broke. It's always something you can always like. I feel like if salons or something shut down, I could sell plates.
Yeah.
Like it's always something else we know how to do.
I'll be taking pictures.
See, like I don't be surprised at all when I be sending people chill. I talk to hairstylists and they do something else. I know a hairstylist, she do interior design.
Yeah,
that's not shocking because we make people look good all day. So you just doing it with a room, like you.
I really
it'd be
want to
interesting.
Get into it.
Interior design.
I did.
You didn't know. You lazy. It's favorite. you let them know crumbs from the front to the back. It's cute in here, for real.
Man, that's really what I want. Cause like the theme of my business is vintage girly. Like I love vintage stuff. I get
that vibe. Like you know that vintage pink record player.
Yeah.
I get that vibe in here, and I loved it. I looked at that microphone one time. I was gonna buy that when I thought about doing the podcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna get another one for my guests, cause that sounds better than this. This is still cool, but I like how that one sound better.
Why you don't use it?
I use it for me. Oh, but like I just feel like it'll be stupid. Like I'm the only one with a mic, then my guests don't have one. So yeah, I'm gonna get a second one for my guests.
I want to ask you some questions.
Okay, what's up?
Okay. How do you feel about voiceovers? Like, how do you feel about like the different ways that hairstylists post? Because we got before and after pictures, and we have before and after transitions. Some people just do reels with music. Some people do voiceovers. What is your favorite way to see hair show up on your timeline?
If it's like a pop, I have done voiceovers. If it's like a popular transition that's going on, I like transitions with music, like because it's simple and then they be trendy and people have short attention spans. Yep. So I be like the less work and the most attention I can get out of it, cool. But I do like the boyfriend voiceovers, and then I do like the crazy voiceovers when they change the voice to sound like a robot or something. I like those. But so have you thought about doing a voiceover?
Yeah. And what I was going to say is I post, here's the thing, because I agree with you too on a short attention span. So when I do the voiceovers and they tend to get longer and then I ramble, I feel like I'm losing them. Yeah. But I don't want to always post transition because I feel like I always do something with music and it's not really cultivating the community that I want. I feel like when I talk and I can show my personality, that can help me build a community.
Yeah, I think if it like, you gotta.
But then I seen some people that don't talk at all, and people in the comments be begging them to talk. Like, I want to hear your voice.
Oh yeah.
Can you do a face reveal? So I feel like that don't have nothing to do with it. If you got good content, you just got good content. You don't got to talk or nothing. So I don't know. I be in the middle.
Some people audience come to them, and then some people you gotta go to the audience.
Yeah, you gotta work for it harder. I don't know. That's why I'm actually like, that's where I'm at right now with my business. Like, I'm trying to see like what works, because, and that's something that you'll never stop doing for your business. I feel like, because in 5 more years, something else will be working.
Yeah, I feel like if it's funny or if it's like, entertaining in some way, like I'll watch a 3-minute video. Like, but
I know, and you wanna know how I know I watch a 3-minute video with no talking? I watch carpet. They be cleaning them carpets.
That's satisfying.
I sit there and watch that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to find out where I fit in it, because you got ASMR. Yeah. You got the girls that's killing it with the voiceovers. They don't even post transition because their audience rather hear them talk about the hair. Yeah. You got people that only post transition. So I'm just trying to see like where my business, which category my business fall into. So I just do a little bit of it all right now.
Yeah, and just see which ones like pop the most. Yeah. Because it's like some ASMR videos I did, people love them. And some of them is like, people aren't really fucking with them. So
especially on Facebook too, where it's so limited kind of to what you can do, because especially, and then sometimes it's the client's fault. You know, everybody want to get the same style, so your audience get bored. Like, I don't want to post 2 strands 4 times a week.
Yeah. I feel like the people that do the same thing all the time, they make themselves like a specialist of it. So they gotta get creative with their content and then talk a little bit more in the caption and stuff like that. Because it's a girl, Silk Press Princess. She like in New Jersey on Instagram. All she do is Silk Press, literally nothing else. Steam treatment, Silk Press. All you see down, Silk Press cutting, Silk Press like. But she got buku followers, so, and that's what she known for.
That's what I'm saying. So like, whatever your thing is, that's what people gonna come to your video, your page to see. So I'm just trying to see like what my thing is. I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah. So I'm doing everything. I'm doing like voiceovers, before and after, transitions, a little vlog style. I'm just doing a little bit of everything. Like, I'm about to restock my oil, so I'm probably trying to do that like a little vlog style kinda. Yeah. So, and just remembering that everything is content. Everything. It might be easy to us because we do it every day. But people going viral, so we do every day. You going viral making your bed in the morning, you put your tripod up so we can watch you make up your bed, and you going viral. Yep. We just in a nosy ass era. Everybody want to know what everybody doing. Like, everybody want to know what everybody doing. Everybody got a tripod with them to just show what they doing. Like,
yeah, when I started doing the day in the life of a cosmetologist, like, I didn't think people was really gonna fuck with them. That shit. Like I was doing it when I was at the other shop. Like, I show, I'm bringing my laundry in. I'm gonna fold my towels. I'm doing these wigs. I got 3.
Don't it be the stuff you least expect to take off?
Yeah, and then I feel like that is also like inspirational, like for somebody that's coming into it, like, oh, okay, like this what she gotta do, and then she got these many clients a day.
I'm guilty of forgetting about them people, because so often we always thinking about our client or our customer and what kind of content they would like to see, and then we forget about inspirational posts, because it's always that 18-year-old girl that want to be a hairstylist or something like that, and I feel like they would love to watch a day in the life or something like that. Like, them wig videos you trying to show your age group all week that's been going down the drain. They don't care. Everybody posting wig videos. Everybody know how to put on a wig by now. But everybody not posting videos of my everyday life. Or I'm cleaning my comb. I clean my combs and my clips on Wednesdays. Because you actually teaching them what it takes. So that probably would do better.
Cause like stuff like that, how you just saying like my behind the scene content has got me more clients than my actual content. Because they was like, I actually seen that you knew what you was doing in the educational posts and stuff like that. Cause they was like, everybody just post their work, but you actually explain. You show like you actually know how to wash hair. You show that you clean your tools in your work area. And I was like, I really was just doing this shit because I ain't had shit to post. But I ain't let them know that.
Because it's different and you showing different angles to it. Like, my reel the other day, I think it got like 12 likes and like 5 comments. And obviously, we always want to go viral for something, but you got to pay attention to the small wins too. Because I done posted reels where nobody commented on it. But I posted a different reel where I didn't have no music, and it was just me and my client talking. Like I said, we in a nosy ass era right now. Like, everybody want to know what you got going, what you doing. So that was different, because I never posted it with just leaving the original audio. So they interacted with it more. So I feel like everybody posting their work. I ain't gonna lie, like Monroe got some talented ass people. Everybody can do hair. A couple people can lay a wig. You got 4 people that can do some bomb ass makeup. We get it. Y'all can do hair, y'all can do makeup, but people want to see something else sometimes. Like they want to see what.
I don't know, some stylists. I don't think they're professional.
Some?
Yeah. Oh, you think more than
some?
You'll give Monroe like 70%, 80%.
I really don't let too many people in my head, so I can't tell you that I haven't experienced enough people to say that the one that I go, my natural hairstylist is professional. She been doing my hair since 6th grade. She's like an old school prison comb in the stove stylist. Like she real professional. She barely even talk. And then Cold Red, I done went to her a couple of times, and she professional. She started on time and all that. And then we have to ask ourselves, what's professional? Yeah. Some people don't mind coming to your house and you smoking a cigarette while you doing their hair and yelling at your 5 or 6 kids. And
yeah, I don't want to deal about it.
Somebody trying to sell them some address when they leave out the door. You know, some people don't mind it. That was a good professional experience for them.
Yeah.
But I want you to start on time.
Okay, it was nice having you.
It was nice being here. It was my pleasure. I'm so glad you asked me because it's really dope what you're doing, though. Yeah. It's really good work.
I can't wait to partner in the future.
I know, right? It's going to be my first, like, real collab, so I'm excited, too.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit coming. So make sure y'all stay tuned for more.
All right. See ya.